Have you ever wondered why some people become fluent in English, even without expensive courses, foreign travel, or natural talent, while others study for years and still hesitate to speak a single sentence? The answer isn't hidden inside a secret book or an impossible grammar rule. It's something much simpler. It's a routine. A small habit repeated every single day until speaking English becomes as natural as breathing. If you've ever felt embarrassed when someone asked you a question in English, if you've ever translated every sentence in your mind before speaking, or if you've ever thought, maybe English just isn't for me, then stay with me for the next few minutes. Because today, I'm going to show you a simple daily routine that can completely change the way you learn English. This routine doesn't require expensive classes. It doesn't require perfect grammar. It doesn't even require hours of study. It only requires one thing: your consistency. Imagine waking up 6 months from now. Someone speaks to you in English, and instead of panicking, you smile. The words come naturally. You don't translate. You don't freeze. You simply respond. That version of you already exists. The only thing separating you from that future is what you choose to do every day starting now. The biggest mistake English learners make is believing they need motivation before they take action. They wait until Monday. They wait until they buy a new course. They wait until they have more free time. But successful learners don't wait. They build habits. Motivation comes and goes, but habits stay. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't wake up every morning feeling motivated to brush them. You simply do it because it has become part of your life. English should become exactly like that. The first part of your daily routine starts the moment you wake up. Before you touch your phone, before scrolling through social media, take just 2 minutes and speak to yourself in English. Don't worry if your sentences are simple. Say good morning. Today is going to be a great day. I need to finish my work. I want to practice English. I'm feeling excited today. It may feel strange at first, but remember, fluency begins when your brain starts thinking in English instead of translating from your native language. After those 2 minutes, spend 10 minutes listening to English. Not studying, listening. Choose something you genuinely enjoy. A motivational speech, a podcast, a YouTube video, a short story. The topic doesn't matter as much as your interest. When you're interested, your brain absorbs language naturally. Children don't learn their first language by memorizing grammar books. They learn through listening. Thousands of hours of listening. That's exactly what you need too. Here's another secret that many learners ignore. Don't try to understand every single word. Focus on understanding the message. Imagine watching a movie. If you miss one sentence, you don't stop the movie. You continue because your brain fills in the missing pieces. Do the same with English. Relax. Let your ears become familiar with the sounds. Now let's move to the most powerful habit in this routine: speaking. Every single day, even if you don't have a partner, stand in front of a mirror and talk for 5 minutes. Describe your plans, describe your room, talk about yesterday, talk about your dreams. If you don't know a word, use another word. Communication is not about perfect vocabulary. It's about expressing ideas. At first, you may only speak for 30 seconds before running out of ideas. That's okay. Tomorrow, you'll speak for 1 minute. Next week, maybe 2. Small progress every day creates extraordinary results over time. Many people believe fluency comes from learning thousands of vocabulary words. But vocabulary without speaking is like buying sports equipment and never exercising. You own the tools, but you never build the skill. Every new word you learn should immediately become part of a sentence. If today's new word is opportunity, don't simply memorize it. Say, this job is a great opportunity. Learning English creates new opportunities. I don't want to miss this opportunity. Suddenly, the word becomes alive. Let's talk about mistakes, because this is where most learners lose confidence. Imagine a child learning to walk. Does anyone laugh when the child falls? No. Everyone smiles because falling is part of learning. So why do adults expect themselves to speak English perfectly from the beginning? Every mistake is proof that you're learning. If you never make mistakes, you're probably not speaking enough. One of the fastest ways to improve is shadowing. It's simple. Listen to one sentence spoken by a native speaker. Pause the audio. Repeat exactly what you heard. Match the pronunciation, the rhythm, the emotion, even the breathing if you can. This exercise trains your mouth and your ears at the same time. 10 minutes of shadowing every day can dramatically improve your pronunciation within a few months. Another important habit is reading aloud. Many learners read silently. That's useful, but reading aloud is even more powerful. Your eyes recognize the words, your brain processes them, your mouth pronounces them, and your ears hear them. 4 skills working together at the same time. Start with short articles or simple stories. Don't rush. Read slowly and clearly. During your day, create tiny English moments. When you're making tea, name the objects around you. Cup, spoon, water, sugar, kettle. When you're driving or walking, describe what you see. The sky is cloudy. The traffic is heavy. That child is running. These tiny exercises teach your brain that English belongs in your everyday life, not just inside a classroom. Now let's discuss something even more important than grammar: confidence. Confidence doesn't appear before action. It appears because of action. The first time you ride a bicycle, you're nervous. After 100 rides, you're confident. Speaking English works exactly the same way. Every conversation builds confidence. Every sentence makes the next sentence easier. Many learners compare themselves to fluent speakers and feel discouraged. But you shouldn't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Compare yourself only to the person you were yesterday. Could you understand one more sentence today? Could you speak for 30 seconds longer? Did you learn 5 new words? That's progress. Keep a small notebook or digital journal. Every evening, write 5 simple sentences about your day in English. They don't have to be perfect. Today I woke up early. I drank coffee. I finished my project. I practiced English for 20 minutes. I feel proud of myself. This habit strengthens grammar naturally because you're using the language instead of only studying it. Another powerful technique is recording your voice. At first, you may not like hearing yourself. Almost everyone feels that way. But after a few weeks, you'll notice something incredible. Your pronunciation becomes clearer. Your sentences become smoother. You'll hear your own improvement, and that's one of the greatest sources of motivation. Remember, your goal isn't to sound exactly like an American, British, Australian, or Canadian speaker. Your goal is to communicate clearly. The world is full of successful people who speak English with different accents. Their accent never stopped them from building businesses, giving speeches, or inspiring millions. Don't chase perfection, chase communication. There will be days when you don't feel like practicing. That's normal. On those days, reduce the routine instead of quitting. If you usually practice for 30 minutes, practice for 5. A tiny habit maintained is always stronger than a perfect habit abandoned. Think about a tree. It doesn't become tall overnight. Every day it grows a little. You can't see the difference from one day to the next, but after a year, the change is impossible to ignore. Your English is exactly like that. Daily improvement may feel invisible, but over time, it becomes extraordinary. One day, you'll suddenly realize something amazing. You'll watch a video without subtitles. You'll understand a joke in English. You'll answer a question without translating. Those moments won't happen because of one magical lesson. They'll happen because of hundreds of ordinary days when you chose to practice instead of making excuses. So starting tomorrow morning, don't ask yourself, how can I become fluent? Ask yourself, what's my English routine today? Because fluency isn't built in one day, it's built every day. Remember this simple routine. Think in English for 2 minutes after waking up. Listen for 10 minutes. Speak for 5 minutes. Learn a few new words and use them immediately. Read aloud. Write 5 sentences before bed. And never let a day pass without hearing or speaking English. It may sound simple, but simple actions repeated consistently create extraordinary lives. A year from now, you'll either wish you had started today or you'll be grateful that you did. The choice is yours. Don't wait for the perfect moment because the perfect moment doesn't exist. Start with the English you already know. Start with the words you already have. Speak imperfectly, learn patiently, improve daily, and one day, without even realizing it, you'll be speaking English with confidence, not because you were born talented, but because you refuse to give up. That's how fluency is built, one day, one sentence, and one small habit at a time.